This past weekend, the Leap Squad Track Club competed at the Santa Monica All-Comers, and I had them obviously doing some very early season type of jumps. They did a 10-step approach and flats for long and triple jumps, so they didn't really have any speed to work with, but they were forced and expected to hit positions. Now, most of them did not hit position, but it's their first time competing, so basically they're going to revert back to what they did before, and this is the way to kind of force them into staying in position and focusing on the checkpoints versus the distance, even though at the end of the meet they were all upset about how far they jumped and it wasn't far enough for them. But I want to put their jumps into perspective so they understand that, a coach has a plan for them, and many times that plan is going to work. So once you just stay disciplined, keep focusing on what the coach is having you work on, you will see some great success within your jumps. Okay, so here is Maddy Line. She is an 8th grader. I had her jump from a 6-step approach, and it was simply amazing what she did on her first competition this year. She came in good positions here. I would say her height is too high, but she's going too slow, and it's not really going to push her through with the speed she has available. But she runs off great. Her leg relaxes. Her right leg comes through. Here's where she has her first flaw, is her ankle passes by her knee. This is a running form. You want to get to as a jump phase. But she actually finds a way to get through her step phase, then finishes her jump, and from there ends up traveling a pretty good distance, 29 feet 8 inches from 6 steps as an 8th grader. So as she gets that speed down, it's going to be pretty fun. Here's Elizabeth. Her best last year was 33 feet 3 inches, and there's a lot of flaws that I see that can easily put her towards 37. So she ran from a 10-step approach. Right here's her first flaw. Her toe comes down, so she lost about 8 inches. Her toe comes down. She's in a negative position, loss of speed. So whatever speed she brought in just got decelerated. Runoff is good. Arms are okay, short. This wrist should be back. Then this left leg needs to be relaxed, hanging straight downwards. From there, she makes contact, and this leg came too soon. There's no momentum coming from it. So right now she's on pace. This is a 10-foot or 11-foot hop. Her set phase is okay again. Arms never really open up. That looks like about another 10 again. And then her jump phase brought her out okay. She ended up with a 32-foot 7-inch jump. I'm seeing easily 35 within this jump itself. But then as she brings her speed in, she should be able to get out to some really big jumps this year. Now Sophia, this is Sophia Rhetor, really excited about her because she is my first female double arm jumper. Last stride is too long, and the arms never really gather, but gets off. The left leg never relaxes, never dangles, so we're going to work on that. And then her arms get back in a good position. This is good so far. She swings everything through, and then she's flat because of the angles. You can see that she looks like she's falling forward. We don't want that. We want to be more in an upright position. But she's able to muscle out and get a step phase out of it. And then this leg just drops versus really attacking the ground. When she hits, this is a braking mechanic. Her arms are too late. The arms should have already been swinging forward. And then she has her head down. Nothing here is up. Everything's down. Her leg is almost straight. Her arms are going forward. Her head is down. And that just leads to a shorter landing. She went 30 feet 7. So putting these things together, from 10 steps, she should be out more towards 34. And then open up from a further approach. She'll get more distance. This is Rachel. Last year, her personal best was 31.9. Today she went somewhere in the 30s. Everything just short. Arms are short here. Leg never relaxes. There's the 11-foot hop phase there. Step phase is short. Legs are good, but the arms, this arm needs to be opened up a lot more. She gets that arm out. She'll be able to write this out a little bit. She brought her leg down because the board, ends of the pit, seemed close to her. Then she runs off in her step phase. You can see that her ankle passes by her knee instead of getting really upwards. Again, there's no height there. But again, a lot of potential there in this jump. Where she landed here with her knees, that was 34 feet. So imagine getting those two other phases kind of settled in. This is Sophia Rhetor. She's a freshman. 10 step, 2 feet behind the board. Leg relaxes, good. Chest is okay for upright. Step phase came in good. A little bit flat on her step phase, but somehow was able to finish it and get into a position, which is good. And then was able to get upright in her jump. You can see that she brings her legs down too soon. She hits and then slides forward like a princess. Alright, let's cut that in half. This was 33 feet. Her butt would have landed probably 34, maybe 35 from 10 steps. So, again, a lot of potential. Titan. This is his first jump again since last year as a freshman. Runs off, the leg relaxes, good. He's looking downwards, though. It's going to be a problem later on, which is happening now. So when he makes contact, this leg is running through, not sweeping. His ankle changes past his knee, which doesn't get him too much height in his step phase. Again, he's looking downwards, putting him in a negative position. And then finally he gets upright, but by then it's too late. His knee drive is short, and then he kind of flails into the pit. But this was a 2-foot improvement for him. He went 36 feet 11. So overall, what I see is there's a lot of room for improvement for every jumper, and it's upwards of 3 to 4 feet within their jumps, and that's just through technique. The second we back up and add in more speed to our 14 and 16 step approach, and some athletes 18 step approach, there's going to be a huge difference between now and the end of the season.